Allez, bonjour et bienvenue à tous, vous êtes en compagnie du Yas et aujourd'hui on attaque la partie 3 de Kingdom Hearts Recoded et je pense que c'est la dernière celle-là.
There's a chance we were wrong.
What can we do now?
That message said it was going to delete the datascape. We can't let something that powerful get loose. The journal data has to be locked.
But then we're gonna lose you and Sora, and what was in the journal. We'll lose it all.
That's not the only problem. Both Maleficent and Pete are still inside the datascape too.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
We can't let them be deleted, can we?
Even if I've never been their biggest fan, they're not made of data. We have gotta find a way to save them.
Incroyable.
Huh?
Then locking the data isn't an option? Both worlds are at stake. What do we do?
Oh no! You guys, hang tight. I'll take care of this.
Sora! Where are you going? Hey! Sora! Are you crazy?
No way I'm gonna leave them out there. You heard what Mickey said. I gotta find Pete and Maleficent.
But you don't even know where they are.
Then I'll just have to go look for them.
Aren't you afraid? All our memories, our entire existence, even this whole world could get erased.
I'm afraid. Why wouldn't I be? But you know why I have to do this.
Huh?
You've been in my shoes before. You fought with no one beside you. Because you knew that was a lot less scary than just sitting around and waiting by yourself for the end to come. Riku, you once said, what's important are the actions that you take. I don't know if there's any way that we can win. But I know I've gotta at least try.
Allez hop. Donc, du coup il va se retrouver où Sora? Ah.
Excuse me there, Maleficent. But do you really think we're getting anywhere with this Colossus?
No matter. Any less of an opponent would be an insult.
Ah oui, d'accord. Oui.
It's him! I fought this thing on the island, but I thought it got swept away into the darkness, along with everything else. Listen to me! You two need to get out of here!
Do you actually think I'll take orders from one such as you?
Yeah, but Maleficent, I think the pipsqueak here may have a point.
Silence, coward! You will do as I... What?
What? Du coup, il s'est passé quoi?
Pete!
Ils ont
Maleficent!
disparu! Il les a pas absorbés quand même! Je crois bien que si, hein. Il a dû les absorber.
Unbelievable! This guy's a lot stronger than what I fought before. No way is this the same guy.
Après la rage et la haine, les bugs nourrissent mes ténèbres. Ah oui, d'accord.
It feeds on the glitches?
Wait, that's it! Sora, you're not the only one who changed, who evolved within the datascape.
Même le monstre!
Riku, you want to fill me in?
Yes, but listen to me carefully. I know where the bugs came from. All of them. It's your shadow. It's your Heartless, Sora.
My Heartless?
You once turned into a Heartless. Though you may not remember. It was recorded into the journal along with everything else. Then it vanished. Your memories disappeared too, but you managed to get those back. For some reason, though, the pages of the journal, they stayed blank.
And you think my Heartless is responsible for that?
It makes sense. Everything in Jiminy's journal revolved around one person. And that person is you, Sora. Without you, there never would have been any entries. This whole time you've been evolving in the datascape, finding new strength. Your Heartless has been absorbing data and doing the same. It's grown, Sora. Just like you have.
But Riku, we put all the data back. That must have at least weakened it, right? I can still stop it, can't I?
No. I should have realized all of this sooner. Normally, defeating a Heartless causes its heart to be released. Then the heart's returned to the person who lost it. But when you defeat Heartless here in the datascape, that wouldn't set any real hearts free. Remember, Sora, hearts can't be turned to data. Instead, I think what you released are probably the Heartless's minds.
I did all that? But then, where did the mines end up? Where could they have gone?
Bah, t'as la réponse.
They're right in front of you.
Voilà.
Your Heartless has been gathering, then devouring the dark intentions of all the fallen Heartless. That's where it gets its power. From dark data. And now, just like you, it's become something greater. Something much more powerful.
If something this powerful got into Mickey's world? Oh no! I have to protect them. I'll use the strength they've given me.
Allez, vas-y, défonce-moi ça, Sora.
Is it over?
On n'en parle plus. Après la rage et la haine, les bugs nourrissent mes ténèbres. Bientôt les cœurs calmeront ma faim.
Wait, how is this possible?
Ah, maintenant ça sera sans cœur.
Changing. No, it's evolving.
Comme dans le monde de Peter Pan. On en avait combattu. C'est fini ou pas? Ah. Il a plus de force le... Ouh là là, par contre là ça se passe pas bien.
Don't give up, Sora!
Mickey! How?
Anything to help a friend. Don't you remember what I said? We always help friends. Even when the darkness closes in on you. All you have to do is look inside. And that's where you'll find your light. Come on, Sora. It's time to do this.
Est-ce que c'est un Mickey virtuel ou pas lui du coup? Ou c'est le Mickey de la réalité? C'est bon, on peut aussi créer un Mickey virtuel aussi. Hein. Ah. Bon, il a pas fait long feu petit sans cœur. Hein. Ah bah voilà.
Pete! Maleficent! You're here! You're all right!
I found them caught inside a rift in the data.
We were just fine. You will hear no words of thanks from me, child.
Comme c'est étonnant. Le nom de Maléfique.
Sayonara to the 1, 2, 3 of you. I'm out. See you chumps on the other side.
Well, I think I'll keep an eye on them on their way out.
And by the way, don't think we're letting you off the hook.
Ça on s'en doute bien, Pat, on s'en doute bien.
Pretty soon, the data will go back to its original form. The way it was before, all of those bugs showed up.
It's time to say goodbye. Huh? What gives? Is it a glitch? There's some kind of lump in my throat.
It's not a glitch. That's just what goodbye feels like. When we met in the datascape, it brought back a whole bunch of memories. The day I set out on my first big adventure, the day I made a new friend, a special friend, they all came rushing back to me. I knew that the journal, it's not just a diary, it's a collection. A collection of all we felt. The journal shows what's in our hearts. I promise. We'll tell the other Sora and Riku about what happened here. That way, this journey that we just had will be one everyone shares. The memories will always connect us. They'll be our own special bond. Remember, we're friends forever, Sora.
Yep. Friends forever, Your Majesty.
Bah voilà. Donc là, ils rentrent tous dans le monde réel, sauf Sora, bien sûr.
It's finally clear
What's that?
why that world they call the Date Escape seems so familiar.
Huh?
A book known as the Ancient Book of Prophecies. It's said to be capable of transcribing events that have yet to take place.
No kidding. If we got our mitts on something like that, we could finally take over permanent-like.
Yes, considering legend has it the book can also conjure, making an entire world filled with beings and powers that have yet to exist.
Really? A book that could just make up a world?
Ça va loin quand même.
I don't know. That sounds like nothing more than fluffy pink kids' fairy tale stuff. It just sounds too good to be true.
Ah, but who's to say a fairy tale's not true? And I ask you, how does that differ from this world they call the Date Escape?
Oh.
Don't you think it might just be worth our while to search for a connection? Perhaps there's a link of some sort between that so-called journal of theirs and the Book of Prophecies.
I'd say with that, we are onto something huge. Eh, Maleficent?
Ours is not a lost cause. First, we must take possession of this data of theirs.
Elle a jamais la faire celle-là, hein. Elle nous embêtera jusqu'au bout. Au revoir Mickey. Du coup Sora il se retrouve tout seul dans le monde, dans le cybermonde. Cette petite musique. Quand tu l'entends, tu sais que c'est la fin, de toute façon, celle-là. Thanks, guys. Oh.
Hey, you know, we never did figure out that mysterious message.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Guys, big news.
Ah.
A new world has shown up inside the journal.
Encore?
What do you mean?
I've found another door leading to extra data. Somebody must have added it, once all the other data was restored.
And if we explore that world...
Then we should get some answers about this message.
Great! Let's ask Sora to...
When we fixed the data, everything in the journal went back to the way it started. Remember?
Which means that Sora's journey through the Datascape, it never happened to him.
Ah, dommage.
Why, now he's just the same boy he was before he ever met any of us.
I'm fine. My partition isn't affected. But Sora, we can't send him out there when he doesn't know what's going on.
Wait! Hey, Riku! Could you help me get back into the Datascape one more time?
Ok, on sera revenu dans le...
Ah! Huh? Hey! Huh?
Sora, this was the day that your journey began.
Eh oui.
I know, because I was here too. It's time for the truth.
Where am I? How'd I end up in this place? And who are you?
I'm Mickey. I've come here from another kind of world.
Another kind of world?
Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. It's a message, and you're the only one with the power to solve the mystery behind it. So we really need your help.
Power? What's that? Whoa!
La Keyblade!
You may not remember, but it's clear you still hold the power inside you. Think you'd be willing to lend us a hand? You might help us figure out the truth.
Gosh, I don't have a clue what's going on. I don't, but at the same time, what you're saying feels kind of familiar. So this truth you're talking about, do you think it involves me somehow?
Actually, I'm not exactly positive. However, I get the sense it's something important you need to know.
If it's information that I'm supposed to know, then, well... Okay, Mickey. I'll help.
Thank you. Let's go. Just follow my lead.
Allez, go! Du coup, dans quel monde il va aller, Sora? Ça, la question. Le manoir Oblivion, évidemment.
So you think the truth's hiding somewhere in here? Hey, Mickey?
Bah, je crois que t'es tout seul maintenant, il n'y a plus de Mickey.
Guess he went ahead.
Ah, ce bon vieux manoir. On y avait passé du temps aussi dedans.
Oh, who are you?
Ah.
Me? I'm nobody.
Qui t'es, toi?
In this place, to find is to lose. And to lose is to find.
Voilà, manoir
That's the
Oblivion.
way of things. Here in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
That's right. Here you will meet people you know. People that you care about.
Huh? It's a kind of card with a picture on it.
Use that card and press on. You will find the truth that sleeps up ahead.
Well, wait.
Il m'a pas manqué ce bon vieux manoir en
But
tout
how am
cas.
I supposed to use this? He could have told me that much. And why does he seem so familiar? Oh.
Il a...
What just happened to me? Oh.
That card's special. It will cause you to see people. Well, illusions to be exact. They're from Jiminy's journal. It's all of the very same data that you worked so hard to fix.
Jiminy? What did I fix? I don't get it.
My mistake. Someone must have pressed the reset button on your memory. All you remember is leaving the island. Just the same, you'll remember the folks you meet here. At least you should.
I don't understand. What is it that I'm supposed to do?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
There's no script to follow. The journal's the closest thing you've got. But that doesn't mean you'll see the things it says. And who really cares? Everything that happens here, and everyone you meet, is just an illusion.
So then, I can do whatever I want to do?
Yes.
Hey, come back. He's gone.
Eh, il a encore disparu cet homme.
Huh?
Ah, Tidus, Waka et Selfie. Bonjour. Ah.
Well, you did it again, Sora.
Wait a sec. Riku, why are you here?
I've got something that you need to see. It'll help you.
Ah, c'est Riku maintenant?
Yeah? What is it?
A hidden truth that's nowhere to be found, even in the deepest corners of your memories. It's something I want you to see, and something I want you to feel.
I know you wouldn't ask if it wasn't really important. I'll do it.
Thank you, Sora. Now, close your eyes.
Ah. C'est quoi? C'est le mon pays imaginaire, ça? Bon. Il a chopé la lune. Ah, ça par contre, ça c'est ce qu'on n'avait pas vu dans Kingdom Hearts 1, ça. Donc il avait, Riku avait bien chopé Kairi.
Wasn't that Riku and Kairi?
Ouais.
That's right. I was on a journey to find you guys.
Darkness had taken a hold of my heart, and Kairi had lost hers completely. But at the end of your journey, you would have saved us, Sora. Think about it. What did Kairi and I have in common? When you watched, what did you feel?
Something you have in common.
Vous avez plus de cœur.
It was hurt. We had both lost ourselves, and we were hurting in a way we'd never hurt before. There's no greater pain in the world. I ask you, Sora, what would you have done?
I would have helped you, of course. Both of you. I'd have figured out how to undo the hurt.
I thought you'd say that. And you're right. You would. Or should I say, you will.
That's a relief. Hey, then what was with the sneak preview?
I just wanted you to see. You always make the right choices. On the road ahead, more than one truth will come to light. You'll forget things, lose things that you care about, and it won't always make sense. It'll be frustrating, and it'll make you angry. It may even hurt so badly you'll feel like you're about to lose yourself. But don't worry, Sora. That won't happen to you. You won't let it. You're like a sponge. No matter how much pain they throw at you, you'll suck it up and leave things a little bit better. Just follow your heart, and you can change the lives of not one, but many. You don't have to do anything special. Just do what you do. Be yourself. After all, that's what you're good at. Do what feels right to you.
You got it.
Take care, Sora.
Bon, au revoir Riku. Je pense que cette fois, Sora va continuer tout seul.
No one's here.
Well, Sora? How was it? Did you have fun chatting and hanging with the ghosts?
You shouldn't call them ghosts. Sure, something was a little off, but I'm certain those three are still my friends.
Friends? You don't say. So then what were their names again? Tell me.
Oh, I don't even have to think.
What?
Why can't I remember? I know them.
Like I said, everything in this castle is just an illusion. And once the illusions vanish, you'll forget all about your little reunion.
I'll forget?
Hey, no big deal. The fact that you can't remember them just means they weren't very important to you to begin with. Isn't that right?
That's not true! Of course my friends are always important to me. Okay, maybe I forgot what just happened and who I met inside that room. Trust me, I know I'll remember everything again.
Sure.
More cards?
All of these cards were created from the data in the journal, and all of them will show you more illusions. But from now on, the illusions won't be of your friends. You're fresh off the island, which makes everyone you meet total strangers. Here's a fun little thought. The folks you're about to see, you can fight them all you like.
Huh?
What do you care? They're only strangers. Actually, illusions of strangers. Just a collection of empty bits of data. They won't be able to make the distinction between what's real and what's not. They'll look at the white walls of this castle, and what they'll see are the worlds they call home. Anyway, the truth would be wasted on them, so why bother? They're only there until they're not. Do you see where I'm going with this? Nothing's real. You can break the little hearts they don't have and then forget about it.
Il est terrible celui-là.
No hurt feelings, no baggage. It's that simple. You don't have a heart. It's 100% guilt-free.
That's what you think.
What?
It's obvious you know nothing at all. Everything you say is a lie. I might have the strength to hurt someone, but what exactly would be the point? I know that it would tear me up inside. That ache would stay with me for a long time. You might not know it now, but I hope you'll see that nothing is guilt-free in this world.
You've arrived at the first question.
Huh? What's with that guy?
Il est terrible avec Sora.
So, with these cards, I'm gonna run into people from the past. I have no idea who, but it'll be fun.
Il est en train de le pousser à devenir un peu un monstre. What, Sid? Riri, Fifi et Loulou? Ok. Tout le monde disparaît sage.
That guy wasn't kidding around. I really can't remember who it was I met just now. Or can I?
Au moins, il n'y a pas d'Axel ici. Ni de Xemnas.
I don't remember.
Ni de Larxine.
That's weird. I don't know what this is. Wait, is this what heartache feels like? Just thinking about them causes pain inside. Hold on. If I really forgot about all those friends completely, that would mean I shouldn't be missing anyone. That makes sense. So I haven't forgotten all of it then. There's got to be more I still don't know. I just need to find something to trigger my memory. Nice. Here goes.
Allez, go, continue, petit Sora, continue. Enfonce. Ah, le chat. Avec la reine de cœur. Alice et les cartes. En vrai, heureusement qu'on l'a pas fait en vidéo celui-là. Je pense qu'il serait bien relou quand même. À revisiter plusieurs fois les mêmes mondes. Parce que je pense qu'on aurait refait les mêmes mondes à chaque fois.
So, Sora, how was your time with... Who was it again?
I can't remember anything at all. But you already knew that, didn't you?
You seem pretty calm. Guess you decided they weren't worth stressing over. Out of sight, out of mind, right?
That's wrong.
What?
It's like you said. Everyone I met, I can't remember. But still, I'm frustrated that I've forgotten them. I feel moments of loneliness. You said there would be no hurt feelings, but I am hurting. When the memories are gone, they just leave a hole. And having that longing inside me hurts. But it'll help me somewhere down the road.
Il est en train de tester Sora en
It's
fait.
the key I'll need to unlock all my memories.
Right on schedule.
Ouais, voilà, ça, il teste Sora en fait pour voir si s'il ressent des choses ou pas en fait. Ouais, voilà, donc là il y a tout. Toute la brochette quoi. Ah, donc Hercule et toute la bande il l'a oublié.
The sadness of knowing you forgot someone who matters to you. Something like that'll gnaw at you forever. But you believe that somehow by carrying around that kind of hurt, you'll be able to retrieve the memories you lost. That's what you're thinking, right, Sora?
Right. What's so funny?
I can't believe you fell for it so easily.
Huh?
I told you when you arrived. Remember, in this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. Well, you've lost your memories, and the only thing you found in return is hurt.
Ça, on l'a tous reconnu, c'était qui l'homme capuché?
Was the key to remembering.
C'est
You gave
Roxas.
up all hope of ever being free from it. The hurt owns you now, Sora. Don't you see that? It's a wound that will never mend. That hole in your heart will grow bigger until darkness finally claims it.
The darkness. Was this all just a big trick to pull me in?
Afraid so. And all it took was a handful of illusions. Your heart was just way too easy to break, Sora.
Not true.
Il est terrible Roxas. Bah oui, parce que c'est la voix de Roxas, on l'a reconnue en... Enfin, moi je la connais bien, la voix de Roxas en anglais, donc... Elle est reconnaissable entre mille. Donc voilà, là c'est Aladdin et tout le tralala. Et il veut plonger Sora dans les ténèbres. Il va en faire un... quoi? Il va en faire un Sankar ou...
It's not too late to run.
Huh?
Why should you keep the hurt inside?
Alors, vous voyez son
Just tell
visage.
yourself you need to forget about the people you met in this place. You'll have no one to miss, no cause for loneliness, no hurt to keep eating away at your heart. Sora, it's your call. Cling to the memories you've lost, and the hurt they bring, till you're dragged into the darkness. Otherwise, let it all go, and then you can be free and happy. The decision is completely yours.
Wait!
Roxas le terrible. Bon, il lui reste combien de monde à visiter la Sora là? Le dernier?
Should I use this? But if I were to do that, then I'd meet a friend and forget right away. I don't know if I want that. It's just going to bring more hurt.
Ce serait qui? Serait Riku?
And if he's right, the darkness will eventually take over me completely. But I don't see any other way out of here. Guess this card is my only option. That is, unless I let go of the hurt. Once I go out of this room, I'll forget all about what happened and everyone I just met. Instead of carrying that hurt around until it consumes me, maybe I should let it go. What's inside my heart? What am I supposed to do? I feel so lost.
Hey, Sora! Can you hear me? Sora?
Huh? I know that voice! Mickey, is that you? Where are you?
Sorry, Sora. I'm still trying to find a way to get to you. Right now, the best I can do is to send my voice to where you are.
It's okay. Hey, Mickey? Maybe you can help me with something. I keep forgetting people I meet in this place. And this guy says if I dwell on what I've lost, the hurt is going to take over me. And I don't want that.
I understand. Question is, are you okay with letting go of the folks that you've forgotten?
Ooh, Donald et Dingo?
Who are they?
Well, even though you may not remember them, they definitely remember you. You'll always be a really close friend to them, no matter what happens.
Yeah, we've been on adventures, and I'll never forget you.
And even if you don't ever really know who we are, I hope you'll remember that. You'll always be special to us.
How can that be?
Why don't you ask your heart? What are you feeling right now, Sora?
I don't know what this is. Who are these two? I don't think that we've ever met. But I feel like I know them.
Memories can disappear, but feelings don't. Not even when your data was reset. Inside your heart, the adventures you shared with the friends you made in the datascape will always live on. And you know what? I'll bet that's also true for all the time you spent with the folks that those cards showed to you.
So it's not what's missing that's causing the hurt. It's actually what's not missing. If that's true... Hey!
Uh-oh! Looks like I've used up too much power. I'll be there soon, Sora. I promise. Just try and hold on a little bit longer for me, okay?
Mickey! I'm all alone again. I hate feeling like this. Oh. I wonder, does this count as hurt? If I let it, will this pull me into the darkness?
Possible. Vu que
I
tu es
can
la
do this.
lumière.
There's no going back. Just one more card.
Bon bah go. Ah. Du coup il va oublier qui maintenant? Ah bah pas tes maléfiques, tiens. Cela pour les... Enfin oublier cela, ça va te faire du bien quand même, Sora. Donc c'était la dernière normalement celle-là. Et le voilà face à Roxas.
You've used up all the cards, I take it? I would ask if you enjoyed your little trip. But we both know that you've forgotten it. That you're feeling pretty empty.
No, I'm not. I may not remember who I met, but I do remember that I met them. And knowing that I've forgotten them, I miss them.
So you hurt. I warned you. Don't you remember what I said? That hurt will drag you down into the darkness. You have to get rid of all of it.
No, I don't. I can keep the hurt because it reminds me of something important. It lets me know that what I've forgotten is crucial. That's enough. I won't run from it. It'll stay inside of my heart until the day I remember.
The darkness will take you first.
Et pas content, Roxas.
If I put the hurt aside, I'll lose my ties to all the people I care about. My mind's made up. I may end up falling into the darkness, but I'll carry this with me. I'll only get rid of it when I remember everything, and not a day sooner than that. I'll keep the hurt with me for the time being. It's all that I have. It's what holds the pieces in place. I accept that.
You say you accept it?
Oh.
It's not a game.
Oh, le thème de Roxas. Na 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 na.
It's way past time that you learned what real hurt feels like.
Ouais ben. Et pas content, Roxas.
Come on, Sora. Do it. Finish me off. Why won't you do it? I get it. You've seen through my disguise. I'm just like everyone else you've encountered in this place. Made of data. I'm not even worth the effort. Is that what it is? Guess there's no point in destroying something if it never existed. Is that right?
Not at all. You say that you're an illusion, but you certainly pack a really big punch. You said that you'd show me hurt, and you weren't wrong. Actually, the hurt that I just felt was more than that. Sure, it might have hurt while we were fighting, but I sensed a different kind of hurt from you. It was kind of like an intense, sharp pain. But it felt sort of familiar. Almost like it was my own. As if we'd been connected. Like right then we shared the same hurt. If somehow it brings me closer to people in that kind of way, then carrying around a little hurt can't be all that bad.
Can't be all that bad. All right, I give up. Here.
Il en a marre de Sora, c'est bon.
You pass, Sora. Congratulations, you understand hurt. Now, use this to find the truth.
What do you mean?
My role was to see if you were ready to take ownership of the hurt inside you. And now that role is done. Nothing left for me to do but go away.
Are you gonna go back home?
I don't know if I really have one. But there's a place I'd like to be.
A place? Where? Oh!
À l'intérieur de toi!
What's this feeling? I've got memories that don't belong to me. A place to call home. And a sunset that's comforting.
Ah, il a tous les souvenirs de...
My first and my last.
Tous les souvenirs de Roxas.
You can rest easy. I've got you now.
Bon, je pense que les amis, après on va s'arrêter là, parce qu'après ça sera peut-être trop long.
Mickey!
I'm so glad I finally caught up to you. Sorry that it took me so long. I know you ended up having to do all the work on your own. I just couldn't get here sooner.
It's okay. You're here now. Look. If I use this card, it'll lead us to the truth.
Is that right? The message said their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. Maybe now we can finally solve it.
Let's find out.
Parfait, ben voilà, on va s'arrêter là les amis pour aujourd'hui. En tout cas, voilà, le prochain épisode, cette fois, ce sera vraiment la der des der. En tout cas, c'était vraiment sympa là, de voir Roxas. Sora qui a compris la douleur de Roxas, même bon, il pourra jamais ressentir ce qu'a vécu Roxas. Enfin, Roxas, c'est terrible ce qu'il a vécu. Il a perdu Xian. Il a vu Axel disparaître sous ses yeux aussi. Parce que bon, aussi à travers Sora, il a pu voir Axel mourir aussi. Donc voilà. Non, franchement, Roxas, niveau souffrance, je pense, tu peux pas faire pire en fait. Dans Kingdom Hearts. Tellement il a vécu des choses horribles lui. Donc voilà les amis, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Merci à tous d'avoir suivi et à la prochaine tout le monde. Salut.